How do you rebuild a neighborhood and restore its sense of community?
And so we purchased a home that was foreclosed on here.
It was one of the worst houses on the block.
Redid the whole kitchen from the floor up.
If you could take like the worst property in the entire neighborhood and you can make it be the most positive property in the neighborhood, you just completely flip the script.
Radical, maybe. Difficult, yes. Impactful, definitely.
Cheryl, don't leave yet. Hi, my name is Kurt Owens. We're here on 40th and Hampton, and this is my neighborhood.
Kurt Owens has lived on Milwaukee's north side for about 20 years and is literally reconstructing his neighborhood. I met with him in Old North Milwaukee so he could show me his neighborhood, to experience it as he sees it.
John ain't in there?
Yeah, he in the back.
Oh, he in the back, okay.
Where we went, the people we saw, and what we talked about was all up to him. I just asked that he be honest and vulnerable with me. This is Kurt's neighborhood.
Shootings, drug deals that were happening. Neighborhood was going down.
Kurt said his neighborhood used to struggle with crime and had a bad reputation.
And I told him where it was at, and they was like, oh gosh, that neighborhood's terrible. I didn't tell him that I live in the neighborhood.
He says people have the wrong idea about where he lives.
You're not gonna walk outside and get shot.
So now, Kurt is playing a big part in reconstructing his neighborhood. Literally. He created Bridge Builders, a nonprofit that encourages neighbor participation in local home construction projects to foster a sense of community in the neighborhood.
On the cabinets, everywhere. And she loves zebra print.
Yes.
Bridge Builders is renovating this foreclosed house, which is just 2 blocks from Kurt's own home. It will serve as a community resource center and a home for a full-time neighbor, someone whose job is just to be a caring neighbor or friend.
Impacting people with concern and love and compassion, and so I think that needs to be done full time.
A little tender, loving care, not from outsiders, but from the people who have the most stake in the well-being of the community, the neighbors.
I just set you up. You're the guy who redid the kitchen and the bathroom.
Like Jerry, who lives next to Kurt.
Which means they're more vested in the work because then you're going to take more pride in it.
Even though someplace might have gone through tough times, there's always room to bounce back.
I don't hear the gunshots in the summer anymore.
And this house
New windows and throughout the whole house.
is just the beginning of a North Milwaukee renovation.
We look to reduplicate this house every 6 blocks throughout a 140 block target area.
That's a lot of work in a large area, no doubt. But what genius idea didn't seem ambitious at first?
Because people say, well, you know, you're investing way more than you'll ever get back out of it. And what we want to get back out of it is a neighborhood where people are actually unified and they care about their community and hope is restored.
I asked Kurt one last question. Is there anything else that you'd like to add about your neighborhood?
Gosh. I just think it's a neighborhood worth investing into and helping bring hope back to people and to what they seen when they first moved here.
In Old North Milwaukee, James Groh, today's TMJ4. Simple as that.
People were nice.